Hi YouTube, this is Rosemary. I have received a question and I'd like to answer it right now. First, she starts off by thanking me, and you're very welcome, sweetie. To me, it's an honor to be on here after, you know, 6, almost 7 years, and it's a way that I give back. And I love answering these questions, and just remember that I'm answering them. It's not a doctor, it's not a philosopher or a psychiatrist. It's just Rosemary that has been out a while and has some wisdom to share from the mistakes she's made, vice versa, you know what I'm saying. Okay, the question is, I'm having such a hard time with my weight loss. I know I am only so many weeks out and really just started out, but I have been very discouraged with the lack of weight loss. I do realize and agree with you that non-scale victories are the way to realize your success, but I feel that the actual weight loss is a big way to measure success too. You say that you are a slow loser. Well, I feel like I'm going to be that way too. I will learn to accept that if that's the way I'm going to be. But how do you stay positive about that? I like the Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works videos about creating a lifestyle, or are you still dieting? I feel like eating the way I am supposed to eat that would create a lifestyle isn't working, and that I need to still diet to lose the weight. I feel that I should just drink protein shakes and liquids to jumpstart some sort of loss. Okay. Excuse me. First of all, water flushes it all out. Water is a good way of getting what we need in our bodies to flush out. And I remember at the beginning, I didn't have all this information. First of all, I learned all of this information, guess what? From you guys. I've only been on YouTube for about 1.5 years, 2 years maybe at the most. And so really I started my journey 2 years ago with you guys. When I say that I lost slow, I really lost slow. Probably I'm talking about 1/2 pound in a week. That's slow, guys. That's very slow. And when I spoke to my doctor about it, he says that it was because of my metabolism. First of all, I was in my 40s, and you know, there was a lot to play with. But truly, my weight did come off, but it did come off very slow. And I think what happened was when I started viewing everyone on here and realizing that my pouch was not working for me because I did not get the information that I should have gotten. I always tell friends of mine that I was wronged. I was wronged because they didn't give me the information that's out there right now. So I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it correctly now. And anybody can start again. Now, I know that you've just started, so I would suggest that you stay on the course with the rules that your doctor has given you. And it is a life-changing episode. It is. Every day is not like a huge struggle as it was at the beginning, but it is a struggle sometimes, because there's times you want to have a certain amount of food, and I'm not talking about a cup of food, but it's a mind game, you know. Again, they altered our insides, they didn't alter our heads. And so we have to really realize, if we take the time to make these changes, for example, eat slow. Oh, if I gave you any advice, first of all, I'd say drink your water. I buy these because it helps me to count how many bottles I've had in a day, and I try to stick to 5 to 6 bottles a day. Eat slow, and when I mean slow, I mean this is going to be your bite right here. this part of your nail. That's it. That's your bite. And then you're going to chew that bite. And you're going to take your time eating this amount of food. This amount of food on your plate. Because you just started out. I'm a year out. I can eat a little bit more, but this is how much you have to eat. Well, they didn't tell me. You might say, well, they didn't tell me exactly. Well, I'm here to tell you, a cup of food is your limit. Or a half a cup. You just started, so you should be eating 1/4 of a cup. It starts out 1/4 of a cup, a half a cup, to a cup. And you just have to realize that that's your portion. Now for me, I was told that I was only going to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So if you're eating a little bit more than that, maybe snacking in between, talk to your doctor and say, you know, should I be having 2 snacks and 3 meals, or just 3 meals? Exercise would be the next thing, you know, kick it up a notch. You know, if you've done 10 minutes and your heart rate is going strong, then that's amazing. I started at 10 minutes and I worked myself up to an hour, and I do an hour and a half a day now. I do an hour in the morning and 30 minutes before I go to bed, which, not really right before I go to bed, but about 2 to 3 hours before I go to bed, I make sure I get my heart rate going again, so that when I'm sleeping, I'm losing. Now, I'm not skinny mini. You know, you would think, but you're following all the rules. You're doing everything right. You know, I'm at 149 pounds right now. My body shape is a body of someone that was 447 pounds and lost weight. So, you know, you say that you're going to try and kick it up by doing protein shakes and liquids to jumpstart your weight again. If that's what you think you can do, and that's what you want to do, then I would suggest that you do the protein shakes as your meal and nothing else. And make sure that your liquids are not consist of anything like Crystal Light, because let me tell you, I've experienced that when I drink things that have sweeteners in them, they tend to want to make you hungry. Okay? Same thing with your shakes. Make sure you have the shakes that have very low sugar in them, you know, because you don't want to feel hungry after 30 minutes of consuming whatever you've eaten. So stay low in your sugars. Stay low in your carbs, because carbs tend to also make you hungry. And I like hot teas and things like that, especially right now that in the winter. But I do that in the summer too. I love my green tea. And to flush myself out, I'll do a dieter's tea. I know there's some people that don't believe in that, but it's not. It's called, there's also another one called California Girl Slim Tea. And it's really, I'm not doing it to do slim, it's to follow that diet. What I am doing, it helps me, instead of being constipated, it flushes me out on a daily basis. I go to the bathroom every day with that tea. It helps. You don't want to go overboard either, because it will cramp you. But you know, you'll have to play with it, and you'll have to know what you can do. You know, you can do 1 bag, 2 bags, 3 bags. It just depends on your body and how it reacts to it. I only drink a half a cup of water with it, because I just do it that way. You know, if you need something in your water, put some lemon in it. And there's also something called True Lime, True Lemon. I love these little packages. I don't have, I'd run up to the kitchen, but it's going to take too long by the time I come back and everything. So, I hope I've helped. Don't feel like you're the only one losing slow. And believe me, those non-scale victories, they help. And and take your inches. Feel your clothes. You know, you're not that far out. You could be retaining water. If you're doing a lot of water, you know, water, it stays in your body for a while until it, you know, you flush it out. But you got to drink water to flush water out, too. You know, I know it's a balance type of thing. I'm not a nutritionist, so, but I can tell you that. And, you know, weigh yourself maybe once a week, not every day. I'm an everyday weigher. You know, but I am. And it keeps me motivated in a way that I see myself like, you know, I have to think, okay, what have I done? What have I, you know, it just motivates me. It keeps me on track, but that doesn't mean it's going to keep you on track. If it's discouraging you, get away from the scale. Go hide it. Bring it back out, you know, in the week. Again, I hope I've helped. And, you know, if someone wants to talk about these topics, please do so. You know, you don't have to respond to this video. Just make a video so that other people can also get encouraged and know that they're not the only ones that are losing slow. Okay? But keep your focus on what you're getting to. Hopefully your goal is to become healthy. And you know, your outer appearance, it's going to happen. No matter what, it's going to happen. But to feel healthy, to be able to just go, and to feel like you've accomplished your health, your ambitions, yeah, I mean, you know, you can wear a size 2, you know. I don't know that I'll ever get to a size 2. Is it really about a size or a number? Or is it about you being happy and wanting to feel like, I did it, you know? I'm healthy. You know, I'm not taking that medicine anymore. Or I don't know if you were taking medicine or anything. I don't know if you had any illnesses, but think about the prize that you're going to get at the end of the road. Because remember, we come to a place where we've met our goal, and what you've gained is a lifestyle, a changing lifestyle for the better. You're not eating junk food anymore. You're not consuming all the sugars anymore. You're not drinking sodas and making yourself sick. You're becoming a healthier you. And I hope that that's what you see at the end of the road. Because at the end of the road, there's still room for improvement, I think. People say, well, you should have gotten to your goal a long time ago. My body thinks it is at its goal. I had someone tell me the other day, you know, you know, you've reached your goal. You know, your body's not going to move anymore. It moved because I pushed it. I made myself think, you know, you're not going to have certain things. You know, you're not going to do this. You're not going to do that. You're going to up your exercise. And when I upped my exercise, I started seeing a huge, drastic change. I mean, it was just drastic. It's not on the scale, though. The change is not on the scale. The change is here and in here and on the inches. You know, last year I was 185. Last year, not even last year. I mean, I think yeah, it's been a year. It's been a year. I was 185. Today I'm 149. So there is always some kind of change. If it's not on the scale, it's in your clothes, it's in your mind, it's in your heart, because you change always some way. I hope you know that you can also receive wisdom from it and share with others your wisdom. What a blessing that is. I'm rambling now, so I hope I've helped. Thank you so much for these questions, and I feel honored to answer them. I love you guys, and I'll be back. Bye for now.